Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the elect. Out here once again to chat the downfall of America. Also to let you so-called black and Latinos and Native Americans know that you are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible, and that America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, and we're almost at the end. We're at the end of this place, man, and we're here to prophesy, man. We're prophesying the downfall of America, man. And as you can see, it's slowly but surely coming, man. But but you know, that's it, man. America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. But before that happen, it's going to be Jacob's trouble, you know, and a lot of other things. The RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, that this devil is slowly but surely leaning towards right now, and he's going to destroy you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and so on and so forth. But it's just the beginning, man. Like I said, I always like to start off with this scripture, Ezekiel 3:17. Go right there, and yeah, we almost at the end of this joint, man. And we telling you people that we're getting closer and closer to this place being destroyed, man. It's like this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. And when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, that same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul." That's right. And so that's the main reason we come out here to warn you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans what time we're in, man. We're at the end of this place for sure, man. You know, that's why you got the prophets on all four corners of the earth, on every city, you know, prophet sign the downfall of this place, to let you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans know. The Lord has given us, you know, we're the watchmen of the nation of Israel, to warn you people about what's getting ready to come, whether you hear or forbear, you know. We're going to keep pushing this word until the Lord take us off these streets, and the famine of word come upon this place, and the Lord, you know, just start judging this joint, man. You know, and all hell break loose, and we're closer to that happening, man. Because now you can see closer and closer, this devil is getting closer to his new world order, where he's going to use the surveillance to monitor the people on the street on a daily basis, using AI, so on and so forth. Because this is how the devil gets down, man. You will not have no privacy. You will not own anything. This devil is hell-bent on coming down on the people and having them totally dependent on them, and them having total control over all people on the earth. You know, through AI, through the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. And those systems are going to run conjunction with each other. The mark of the beast is going to work with AI. AI is going to work with the mark of the beast, so on and so forth. So the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, a plant, or something they're going to plant under your skin as well, man. So we're getting closer to that time when this shit is about to come to life, man. And we warning you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that we're closer and closer to this thing happening, man, to this thing kicking off. Whether you hear it from bear, we telling you. Oh, let me put that down. We're getting close, man. This thing is heating up, and and before you know it, it's going to take off, man. And there's nothing you can do about it if you ain't with the Lord. You're just going to have to be destroyed on this side and come back through the kingdom, through the man of the Lord, you know. And that's just how it's going to be. But in the meantime, we telling you, we warning you just before you get destroyed, you know, because you're going to learn death by pain. You're going to learn death after pain, pain after death. I mean, death by pain. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture. But yeah, we're getting there, man. And, you know, people don't understand that what time we're in. They still think it's going to be some change in the guard. The next election is going to, you know, make things a little better, that somebody's going to impeach. No, your country has been taken over by some devils, man. The wicked has taken over your country. You don't own it. You don't have no, your constitution is gone. It's out the window. You know what I'm saying? So you people are getting ready to feel the fire of this. You at the mercy of this devil now, man. Because you have no constitution. You have no protection. He got your army overseas. You know what I'm saying? And he got all these foreign illegal so-called immigrants here in America that soon will be governing the U.S. citizens. I speak as a man, but we see that coming too as well. So, yeah, we're getting closer and closer to all hell breaking loose here in Babylon the Great, man. And we can't wait, us men that's in the know, because we know what's happening. We know where we at. We know who is our enemy, and we know who we got to trust in these last days. We're going to trust on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to the fullest, man. You know, and that's just how it's going to go. You know, I got a couple scriptures written down to try to keep me. I want to try to stay on course, but you know how the spirit is, like the wind. You know, you don't know how you're going to go. So I just wrote down a couple scriptures just to get me going. Yeah, that's where I want to go to. Isaiah 24. You know, because this earth is defiled under this devil, man. He's adverse to the to the earth, man. You know. Oh, 24. Okay, slightly. 24. Yeah, we getting closer, man. And he's gonna be destroyed for all the shit he's done on the earth too, to the earth, to the people, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Where was that at? This is Isaiah 24, and I'm going to start at 5. And it says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. That's right. And now who done that? Who changed the laws here on Babylon the Great? So you don't have to look no further than the so-called white man. He changed the law because the Bible says that, alphabetical transmission is supposed to be put to death. But he give them rights. Let them vote. He let them in his military. They're in their political office, in their political system, so on and so forth. So he's changing the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, bringing up his own laws on the land. He bringing up laws that's contradicting to what the Lord has told him told us to do. Man, he's very contradictory to everything the Lord has established as far as the laws. Man, he's very and so on and so forth. Man, he's very contradictory to all that. You know, and he says. It changed the ordinance. That's right. And broken the everlasting covenant. That's right. And that's why this devil is going to have to be destroyed, man. Because he's not going to stop just with these changing laws and ordinance and so on and so forth. He's going to a step further, man. He's really going to that next level, man. Because the devil, because you know what it says, because sentence has not worked against. Sentence has not come against the evil work, and man continue to do the work, the evil. It's roughly paraphrasing, man. But that's right, man. Because this devil, he's got to go, man. And the Lord is going to destroy him soon enough, man. Because he's the devil the Bible speaks of. Because he's got a lot of things he's got to pay for, man. He's got a lot to pay for. America's got a lot to pay for. She's going to pay every cent of what she's done. She polluted the earth. She's taking all the crabs and shrimp and shit like that. He's taking all the crabs, shrimp, fish, and all that stuff you're not supposed to eat. He's taking them out of the ocean. That's why you got to drink out of water bottles and shit. And the oceans and things of that nature is polluted. Not only because of his chemicals and all the shit he's done that's adverse to the earth with the plastics and so on and so forth, but he's taking the natural filters out of the earth, which is your shrimp, your crab, your lobsters, and so on and so forth. You got those as delicacies, man, and you're not supposed to consume them things. That said the Bible. That's why he changed the laws. He got people eating all this shit. When these things are beneficial for the ecosystem, but he's the devil the Bible speaks of, he's using them to make money off of it, and also, you know, got these people eating abominable foods at the same time, man. That's why the ocean and the water system is all jacked up right now, that we got to use a man-made filter to drink water. You know what I'm saying? Out of bottles. Because this devil, when he do give you water, he's chemically treated because the lack of filtration through the animals that's supposed to naturally treat the water. But that's how it is, man. That's why the Bible said the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. You know what I'm saying? They're defiled. How to defile the land? By breaking the laws, the statutes, and commandments of the Lord, man. Thus said the Bible. And that's why we got to drink out of water bottles. That's why we got forever plastics, so on and so forth on the earth. And who created these things? No other than the so-called white man. And then he think he's doing a good thing when he's fucking up the whole earth. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking up the whole entire earth. And everybody look at him like he's the best thing since sliced bread. This man is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Got forever plastics. He got the ocean polluted with bottles and plastic all over the place. He got a fucking island of plastic in the ocean. Who does that? And everybody get mad when you come out and speak against this, like we telling you something. We gotta live in this earth. The Bible said the earth is given to all men. But this devil, he's fucking it up for everybody. He got the Straits of Hormuz closed, where other countries gotta go through him. I mean, they gotta, they gotta fight for their own, for their own resources now. Which a war they didn't create, but this devil did. And you can't speak about this devil because people get upset because they think we're talking about this good, righteous man. When nobody's looking at the symptoms and all the shit he's doing on the earth. Epstein's files, so on, so forth. But they look at their everyday six-pack Joe and talking about you. We talking about him. No, we talking about the elites of this world, the ones that got power to make things happen, man. These are the ones that's fucking the things up. You so-called average six-pack Joe Edomites, you just profited and benefiting off of it because you're so-called whiteness, man. But pretty soon that's not going to be even good enough to save you through what's getting ready to come. You're gonna find out you've been in a trick bag, man, the whole time, man. And then that's why right now a lot of people are going after these little hats because they're finding out these people are not the true people of the Bible, man. They don't fit the prophecies, man. And we've been telling you who the real prophets are, who the real Israelites are according to the Bible. When people look at us talking about we stupid, we dumb, low IQ, we don't know what we're talking about, we twisting the scriptures. Well, okay then. Well, if we can't tell you, time will tell. Let's just put it that way. Time will tell who the true biblical Israelites are, because it's not those people in the land that's trotting down the land of Jerusalem right now as we speak. Those people are not the people of the Bible, man. And we've been warning you people for the longest about this, But hey, here and there, these are those little hats over there in the land of Israel are the true enemies of the true biblical Israelites. Those are the ones that's bringing this world to chaos. It says the least of the flock shall draw them out, and they're the one that's drawing out this war. But you people don't want to hear that because you think everything's going to work out just as long as we all get along. Yeah, the Bible says as soon as they say peace and safety, sudden destruction shall come upon them, man. Nothing's going to come together in this place, man. It says no peace unto the wicked, man. The wicked is the so-called white man, according to the Bible, man. He's the wicked according to the Bible. That's why everything he does is all fucked up, man. Look at your water system, the air, the food, so on and so forth. Look at the way he's running America, man. And he's calling about he's the greatest country in the world. That's a lie. You go to these other countries across the world, they don't have this homeless problem. They don't have this food problem. They don't have all the shit that, you people are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Every country have their poor and their poverty, whatever the case may be, but not like it is here in America. Not how America is advertising herself as the best country on the planet. But that's the farthest thing from the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Here they are going in Iran saying Iran is this terrorist group. Iran never bombed nobody. Iran didn't put no bombs over in Hiroshima, Nagasaki. That was the so-called America, man. And then now they're trying to call everybody a terrorist. America's the biggest terrorist on the planet Earth, man. Hands down. Led by the so-called white man. That's the truth of the Bible. That's the truth. Thus said the Bible. He's the biggest terrorist on the planet Earth, man. And the Bible said he's going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And he will be destroyed. The so-called white man got a big judgment he's going to have to pay, according to the Bible, man. And if you can't see it, that's because the Lord don't want you to see it, man. Because he's the devil the Bible speaks of. And we're not afraid to tell him that. We're not afraid to tell him that, man. Because pretty soon they're going to take the true prophets off the street and call them terrorists. All this and that, the truth, because we're exposing who he is. We're exposing him as the devil the Bible speaks of. You don't have to take my record for it. You don't have to take my word for it. Look at his track record. Look what he's done on the earth. You look what he's done on the earth, man, as far as killing people. He killed billions and billions, if they're not talking trillions, of people, people. He killed trillions of people, man. Shit. Well, I'm just going off what I think, but I mean, according to billions for sure. Thus, his records prove that, man. His records show that, and he's still doing it to this day, man. But if you call him out and call him what he is, people look at you like you the troublemaker. No, we calling out what we see is immoral. What else? That's wicked, man. He's wicked. That's said the Bible. He's wicked according to the Bible, man. Everything he does is adverse to what the Bible say, man. I'm going off a little bit. Let me get back onto my scriptures, man. Here we go. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. That's right. So they can't. If you don't go according to the way the Lord gave you instructions on how to rule the earth, you're gonna fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fuck everything up. You're gonna fuck up the earth. The earth got a manuscript. I got a manuscript on how to run it, how to do it, how you till the land, so on and so forth. He's not doing it accordingly. He's destroying the earth. You know what I'm saying? And he's heaping all the true resources to himself, and then to have all these people come up to him begging for mercy, man. That's what he's doing. And he's gonna pay for every fucking thing he's done, man. Let me get that Revelation 13. Yeah. Let me get Revelation 13. Destroy him that destroys the earth. Yeah, that's in the Bible, yup. Yeah, that's why the Bible said, destroy him that's destroying the earth. Who destroyed the earth? You don't have to look no further than the so-called white man is destroying the earth with his plastic, his forever chemicals, and so on and so forth. He's adverse to the planet Earth. Where was that at? Let me see. What was that? Was that 11? Was that 11? Thought I had it. Maybe I got it written down. Let me see. Yeah, this devil's gonna give us this. This is Revelation 11 and 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they shall be judged, and that they should give reward unto the servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great. It should destroy them that which destroyed the earth. That's right. So who's destroying the earth right now as we speak? The so-called white man. You see, this fucking nigga with this goddamn truck just pulled up. It's a so-called white man according to the Bible, man. You can look at what he's doing to the earth, man. Got plastic everywhere, plastic bottles, so on and so forth, man. And that's why he's going to be destroyed, man. And the people that follow him, the one that follow him is going to be destroyed as well, man. And it says, let me see this good. It says, hold on, let me go. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, and he's got a lot to pay for it, man. And we're telling you, not only he destroy the earth, but he's destroying the people as well, man. He's got to pay for slavery, right? He's got to pay for what he did to the Native Americans stealing his land. He's got a lot to pay for, man. Let me get there. It says, he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hands, he shall surely be put to death. What did it say? It said, and he that stealeth a man, who stole the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to the Bible. The so-called white man did. He stole the blacks out of South Africa and brought them over here in cargo slave ships and sold them in auction blocks. Thus said, that's his history, man. Let me stop saying that. That's his history. And he that selleth the man, he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are still in the hands of the so-called white man here today. Thus said, that's right here. And he's going to be destroyed, thus said the Bible, man. You know? Keep going. It says, he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hands, he shall surely be put to death. Yep, he's going to be put to death because the Israelites are still in the hands of the so-called white man. And he's got to pay for that, man. So, his day is coming to an end. Whether you people believe it or not, it is. It's coming to an end, and we see it coming too. You know? Because we're coming into that time, man. We're definitely coming into that time. And we're telling you people that shit is about to go downhill, you know? Shit is about to hit the fan, man. This is Isaiah 15 and 14. It says, and it shall be as a chased road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and everyone flee, everyone into his own land, you know? Yep. Because it's getting to that point where everybody's going to have to go to their own land. Because America is hell-bent on bringing hell on these people, man. And we told you this devil was all about this, man. So, it's coming, man. These people are going to start fleeing to their own shit. Well, if you don't leave now, it's going to be too late because this devil is getting ready to close these airports and shit down, man. We told you people this day was coming, man. So, I wouldn't read that. That's what I wanted. I'm going to get Isaiah 14 and 1. That's what I wanted to go to. Slack it up. So, yeah. We're here, man. This devil has got a lot to pay for, man. He's got a lot to pay for. You know? He's got a lot to pay for. And it's not what I wanted to put out, though. This is Lamentations 4:21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Who is talking about? It's talking about the so-called white man. The Edomites, Esau, and his descendants. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. You can equate that to the land of USA today. The cup also shall pass unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. That's right. Because he's been exposed at this moment right now. And that cup it's talking about is the cup of hardcore slavery, bondage. And he's going into that real soon, man. He don't know he's closer and he's inching closer and closer to the end of his freedom, where he's going to be under our captivity, under the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's going to be our subjects, man, pretty soon, man. Real soon. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken and shalt and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Our punishment is almost up, man. You can see that. You know, we waking up to this truth. We know who we are. We're coming back. A lot of people are finding out who they are and finding out who the so-called white man truly is. So we're coming to the end of our punishment, because this truth is waking up the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They're coming back to their laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, and they're acknowledging who the real power is, and so on and so forth. And it says, "O daughter of Zion, I will no more carry thee away into captivity." Yep, this is going to be our last captivity. Because what it says in the book of Nahum, I will carry no more into the second affliction should I rise. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture, man. And he says, he will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. That's right. Now he's discovering your sin. Your sins have reached up to the heavens, man. These people got a lot to pay for and don't know it, man. And also, you 2/3 of the nation of Israel got a lot to pay for, because you don't know, because you have taken the role. You know, you doing the bidding of your father, the devil, man. Basically, that's what it all boils down to. You're doing the bid of your father, the devil. Yup. That's why, man. And that day is coming up real soon, man. You know. Yeah, like I say, man, this devil is getting closer and closer to bringing this thing, one world order, where he's going to have all these people, damn, this dude just ran the red light. He's going to have all these people come bending at the knee to him for food, water, so on and so forth, man. This devil, everything he built is adverse to the world, man. I'm just thinking of his data centers. That just came to mind. That's why I said that. Yeah, because his data centers, man, he got those data centers. They are heavily dependent on fresh water on water to keep cooling. So they use billions and billions of gallons of water a day just to cool those centers up. And they got about over 250 of them motherfuckers all over the world, all over the United States, slacking. 250 of those goddamn data centers that use billions and billions of waters per center a day to keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what that tell you? This devil is killing all the resources on the earth, man. Because he's the devil the Bible speaks of. And he's going to be destroyed, too, real soon. We can't wait till the devil get his day in court with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And people don't like us calling out the devil for what he is. They get they get their panties in a bunch, and they think they're going to do something, but they can't do nothing to the man of the Lord. They're just going about their business. You know, we telling you what's getting ready to go down. We telling you that this so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You can look at his track record like we keep saying. What has he done that's good to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans? What, give you a job? Yeah, even with that, he's really fucking you hand over fist. So he's never done anything good for you. Look what he's done to the earth. Look what he's doing to the world. Look what he's doing. He got the Epstein files all over. Your fucking leaders are in the Epstein files. How in the fuck is that possible? Because he's a fucking devil the Bible speaks of, man. How you gonna take orders from a man that eat babies and fuck kids? He's a fucking devil. That's what he is. And we told you people that he was. But you people didn't want to listen. You want to call the black man a devil, a scrub. But your fucking leaders are in the fucking Epstein files. He's a fucking pedophile. He fuck kids and eat kids and do all that and this and that and the third. But you got the dare nerve to call a black man a scum, a this and that and the third. You people are fucking, yeah. Wait till the Lord returns and we find out. All that shit you've been lying on the black man about, and here these motherfuckers are eating kids and babies and shit. Yeah, we gonna see on that fucking day. You're gonna see on that fucking day. Thus said the Bible. Shit. But they quick to call a so-called black man a scum of the earth. But we ain't on the Epstein files. We ain't running this country. So all that shit that's on you, so-called white man. You the one that's supporting this fucking devil. We ain't supporting that motherfucker. We were brought over here on cargo slave ships. The same motherfucker you voted into office is the same motherfuckers that's doing all the shit that you complaining about. You people gonna find out real soon that you had voted a fucking devil in the office. Real fucking soon. You supporting this motherfucker. And he on the Epstein files and all that shit. They ain't gonna bring it out because it's worse than you people think. And all your favorite celebrities are in that shit as well. Just so you know. Yeah. But you'll call the man out here preaching out the Bible a devil, harmful, he's a problem. But your fucking leaders are fucking pedophiles. They eat kids. They kidnap them. They the fucking, they a problem, man. Shit. Getting upset. But you call her, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. The truth is coming out, though. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. Who do the most, you look up serial killers and find out who's the main one on that list. Who's kidnapped the most kids and shit. You look up on that and see who on that list. You know who is on that fucking list. You know who it is. Don't fucking come looking at us. We didn't do that shit. Your fucking leaders, your fucking presidents, your congressmen, all of them are in that shit, man. Shit. We know who they are. You know who they are. And they run the country. That's why your country is running the way it is. That's why it's going down. Shit. That's why your country, the Lord is judging this place, man. We can't wait till it falls. By thermonuclear missiles, America's going to be destroyed. Thus said the Bible, man. And we can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait till this motherfucker go to hell. We can't wait. All this old wicked ass shit. They constantly looking at the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans as a problem. The real problem is the so-called white man. He's the biggest terrorist on the fucking planet. That said the Bible. He's the biggest terrorist on the planet. All that shit he's doing on the earth. And everybody turning their face at, oh, it ain't my problem. He's going to make it your problem real soon, just like he made the whole world problem with the Straits of Hormuz. He's going to make it all people's problem. Just like he did the Straits of Hormuz. Nobody did anything to the Iran but the Americans. The fucking so-called white man. Now he got the whole world in shambles. And now he don't want to do nothing about it. You're going to find out this nigga's the devil the Bible speak of real soon, man. All your world leaders, all your leaders here in America. Hell, quick to point the finger at the so-called black man like he's a real problem. No, that's not the issue. The issue is the ones that's doing genocide over there to those people over there in Gaza. Those are the real problem. The ones that's eating babies and fucking kids and kidnapping them and shit, those are the real problem. It ain't no fucking so-called black man with his pants hanging off his ass. We ain't the problem. We ain't on the Epstein files. You know, we not on the Epstein files. So, yeah, they can cut that shit out. Yep. That's right. We got the truth. You people know we got the truth. And those little hats over there in the land of Israel are not the so-called Jews either. They're not the real people either. Them fucking gay parade having ass fuckings over there. That circumcised baby penises with their mouth. Get it right. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. That's why this man is being exposed for who he is. The Lord is exposing him. Putting his whole business out there. Letting everybody see. Shit. And they got the prophets out here to put the light on this motherfucker, man. Shit. He's going down. He's got a lot to pay for. And this is you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. So, yeah. And rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. Slacking, man. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. That's right. That cup is a cup of hardcore bondage slavery, man. You going through it, Esau. You're going to pay for everything you've done. You're going to pay for everything you've done on this planet Earth. And then you so simple ass 6-pack Joes and sing, and you little with your little so-called white woman, you going into, you getting it too, man. You not out of this woods either, motherfucker. You gonna get it because you benefited off all this shit. You benefited off of the slaves, off the backs of the black, you benefit off the backs of the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You all benefited off of that. You all benefited. And you all gonna pay the price too. Because ain't none of you gonna get back what they stole from us, man. You're gonna pay. Thus said the Bible. You're gonna pay. You know, because the so-called white man ain't gonna stand up against this. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing. He gonna stay quiet about it. He ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing because it's all him. It make him look bad. He ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing. The so-called white man ain't gonna say shit about the Epstein files. Keeping that shit in because deep down, he's one of the motherfuckers too. That's why he ain't gonna say nothing. Because in his heart, he sympathized with the motherfucker. Because in his heart, he's like that too. He feel the same fucking way. That's why they making laws every day to marry kids and so on and so forth. You look in that book of Talmud, you find out this nigga's sick as a fucking, he's sick as a motherfucker, man. Slacking, man. I'm slacking, man. I gotta calm down. Shit. Let me calm down. This is the book of Obadiah, it started book of Obadiah. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus says the Lord power, concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Rise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. That's right, man. They are greatly despised right now. Look what is happening all over the world. Everybody hate this motherfucking place, man, for what she's doing over there. Over there, got the Straits of Hormuz, bringing all that pain amongst those people that had nothing to do with it. But America bringing all that fucking noise over there. And here she is sitting all quiet and shit. Oh, well, it ain't my business. While these other countries getting ready to go through some real serious shit. That's the devil for you, man. That's the devil for you. You can't blame that on no nigga with his pants hanging off his ass. So, you know, yeah. So, yeah. Let me keep going. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. That's right. Because you can look. The leaders of the Trump administration is proud as hell, man. These motherfuckers are super proud, man. Just listen to the motherfuckers speaking shit. He sound proud as a motherfucker, man. And the one thing the Lord can't stand is a proud motherfucker. That's why the Lord is going to destroy his ass, man. You know? And Trump is proud of it all day, man. All fucking day. You know what I'm saying? He's proud as all fucking day, man. It says, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that says in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's right. So he don't think he's going to get dealt with. He don't think he's going to get dealt with for all the shit he's done on the earth, man. All the wicked shit he's done on the earth. He think he's going to fly away. He think he's going to get away with all that shit. He ain't getting away with a fucking thing, man. All the shit he's done to the earth with the plastic, the polluting of the food, the air, so on and so forth. He's going to pay for that, man. And all the people that follow up behind him, too. That think the man of the Lord that's out here preaching against him, that the man is on a pedophile fucking ring, that we doing something wrong. We can't say nothing about the pedophile rings and shit. We say something about the Epstein files, everybody think we're the troublemaker. We're not fucking kids and shit. And raping, eating them and shit like that, man. So, yeah. People look at us like we the problem when we preaching out the Bible. Here it is, you got your fucking president in the office, fucking on a fucking Epstein list, killing and eating babies and shit. But the man of the Lord can't come out here and preach the Bible without getting looked at like we some fucking demons. You motherfuckers here, you champion around a fucking child molester and all that shit, man. You people gonna pay, man. You people gonna pay dearly. It says, woe to him that say that's what's that? Woe to him that called bad good and good bad. That's what you people are doing, man. That's what you people are doing. And you're gonna get it, man. I can't wait till the Lord come and destroy this place, man. I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait. Cause here they are, they using they talking shit about us, but they champion on this fucking red orange piece of shit, who is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. They look at us like we the one that's starting shit because we exposing this fucker, man. He been exposed, man. You know, he's been exposed by the men of the Lord. But I wanted to say, that's what is going down, man. This nigga's a devil, man. I'm losing my train. This nigga's a devil, man. It says, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, hence, they said, this will I bring thee down, says the Lord. If these come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grapers come to thee, would they not leave some grapes? You know, no, not Esau. Esau, he's taking every fucking thing. He wants it all. He wants everything. He's a fucking thief. He wants everything. He's not leaving you shit when he come and get it. Because he's a greedy piece of shit. He's a greedy devil. He's a greedy devil, man. And it says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederate have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. That's right. These other nations. America don't have no allies, man. Trump basically just told them to kick rocks. Now they all going to come up against her, man. Real soon. You're not going to just fuck over nobody and then just walk off clean like this. America got a lot to pay for it. She's going to pay for every fucking thing she's done on the earth. You don't think she's getting away with it. These Epstein file faggots and shit. These pedophiles and these fucking child rapists and shit in the front office. These people walk around like they don't know, like it's no problem. You fucking know you do. And you know what this fucking doing. And you probably do it to fucking self, you devils. Fucking devils. And it says, all the men that confederacy have brought thee to the border, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is not understanding in him. You know, it says, shall I not in that day, says the Lord, even destroy the wise men of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. That's right. So Esau is going to get cut off by slaughter, by death, man. He's going to get it, man. We can't wait, man. He's going to get it, man. And there's no repentance for the so-called white man. Thus said the Bible, man. No repentance, man, for the shit he's done. Because of the blasphemy he's done. He covered the faces of the judges during. Who are the true biblical Israelites? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Who did he put up there? He put up the Caesar Borgia. The so-called white man did that. There's no coming back from that, man. He painted the God as himself. And the God don't look like no goddamn Edomite. The God is, he looks like, the true power is the so-called black man, according to the Bible, man. But the so-called white man painted him as a damn Edomite, like himself. That's why he's going to get destroyed, man. There's no coming back from that, man. No coming back from that, man. You know? Just like it, man. I'm going to skip down to 18. And it says, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall be kindled in them. And the devout, it says, let me go over this again. In the house of Joseph, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. That's right. Obadiah 18, baby. Obadiah 18 is coming to the so-called white man. Thus said the Bible, man. And we can't wait. We cannot wait, man. This devil got a lot to pay for it, man, and he's going to pay for it, too. He's going to pay for all this shit, man. He's going to pay for it. He's on the Epstein file list. He's a fucking homosexual faggot. And he's a fucking, he's a pedophile and eat kids. And they'll probably cut this video. They'll cut this video because I'm telling the truth about their leaders. They'll cut this video I'm making because I'm telling the truth. You can't tell the truth in America because that means you're exposing the so-called white man when you tell the truth. You can't say, hey, Epstein files. What? That's false information. You can't say that. You can't say nothing about them little hats over there. They'll say you anti-Semitic. Because they the devil the Bible speaks of and shit. You see? A fucking so-called nigga woman gonna get it too, man. I can't wait till her day comes, big fat nappy neck nigga woman. Yep, that day coming, man. Obadiah 18, man. Keep going, let me see. Yep. Shit, let me get ready to close. I'm gonna get ready to close it out, man. I think I went off. I went off course, man. Went completely off course. 26. Let me go to that one. This is Isaiah 26 and 10. It says, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. That's right. Yep, he's got favor. The Lord gave this motherfucking monkey a kingdom. All he got to do is look at the laws, look at the manuscript of the Most High, and the Lord tells you how to run a kingdom. But he didn't do that. He threw the laws and statutes behind his back, and he ran it according to his own will. That's why the world is fucked up the way it is. The Bible tells you how to run the earth, but the so-called white man threw it behind his back and ran it the way he think it looks right. That's why he's got AI, all this artificial shit that's on the earth today. That's supposed to be here. Because when the Lord made the earth, he said it was perfect. Don't need to fuck with it. Don't need to tamper with it. But the so-called white man tampered with the food. He fucked the water up. He's polluting the skies. He's got the people all fucked up. He's got a lot to pay for it, man. He's got a lot to pay for it. What was that at? The earth's supposed to profit all men. He's trying to take all the resources to himself and have people come begging to him like he's a god. He's setting himself up to be a god, man. All resources for every man on the earth to benefit off of. But the so-called white man is heaping all the resources to himself to have everybody come bend the knee to him. Like it says in the Bible, he's going to set himself up as God to pretend he is God. Because he's the devil the Bible speaks of, man. You know? Yup. Yeah, that was in Ecclesiastes. Yep. What was that? Yeah, this nigga's a devil, man. That's 5-9. That's right. And people don't want to hear that shit because they feel it cut the ass. Because they the fucking devil. Epstein files and shit like that. Who the fuck is on the Epstein files? It ain't no man with a 6, ain't no regular Jake. It's the so-called white man. Ain't the fucking thing he can do about it because he's the devil the Bible speaks of. You fucking baby eaters, child molesters, fucking all that shit. Can't say nothing. But go around talking about the black man like he the worst thing on earth when your fucking leaders eat children. Get the fuck out of here. It says, moreover, the profit of the earth is for all. That's right. That's right. The profit of the earth is for all. But who's benefiting off all the profit of the earth? It's no more than the so-called white man. That's why he's got the Straits of Hormuz closed, so he can put pressure on all these other nations, so he can get control of the resources, have other nations bending to him. What kind of man does that? Nothing but the fucking devil the Bible speaks of, man. Nothing but the devil the Bible speaks of. You can't say he ain't the devil. Who go around eating kids and babies and shit? Who go around on the Epstein file list like that? Nothing other than the so-called white man. See, it hurts them when you tell the truth about him, because for so long they've been calling the black man this, a black man that. A black man is a rapist. He raping this, he raping that. But the Lord exposed the true rapists and killers on the earth. The so-called white man, that's who it is. But he quick to point the finger at somebody that didn't do a motherfucking thing and lock them up for some more made up shit. Yeah. We ain't scared to bring this shit out, man. We gonna tell it like it is. Tell it like it is, like it says. You know? Shit. It says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patience in the spirit is better than the proud in spirit. That's right. We're patient like a motherfucker, man. See, people look at us like we crazy as shit, like we the pieces of shit on the earth. You know, like we are troublemakers because we preaching out the Bible. But these motherfuckers love the Epstein file, the Epstein motherfuckers, the leaders of this earth. The motherfuckers that eat and kill babies and shit. We ain't doing that shit. You don't see no black man on that list. But no, they still look at us like we the scum of the earth. But that's all right. That's all right like a motherfucker. Wait till this fucking devil show his horns and start coming after you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Then you're going to be ready for the man of the Lord. It's going to be too late. We're going to say, go kick rocks. Go fuck with your Epstein file list of people. Because they don't want us to tell the truth about these motherfuckers. These so-called black people got a lot to pay for, too. You got a lot to pay for. Put your head down when you come across the men of the Lord like we're a problem. You fuckers gonna get it too, man. You gonna get it too, man. You fuckers, motherfuckers. You know, here it is, this motherfucker doing all this shit to you. That's why you walk around broke, can't put money in a fucking gas tank. You eating ramen noodles. You fucking got high blood pressure. Your fucking feet swollen. You can't even put your shoes on. Who is doing all that shit to you? You fuckers. Shit. Selling you food, got food with chemicals and that shit in it that fucks with your system. Who's doing that? You can't blame that on him with his pants hanging off his ass. Shit. That's the only food you can afford is the shit that gets you sick. Ain't that about a coincidence? You can't, he outpriced the good food for you. You can't eat that. You can't eat the real shit that's good for you because it costs too much. So he put some of this chemical-laced food out there for you and tell you to eat that, which got you running to the goddamn doctor every fucking week. Shit, yeah. Well, we know what's up with this devil, man. We know what's up with him. And we're trying to tell you, warn you people, what's getting ready to come. He's only going to bring more and more draconian laws down on these people, man, until it's too late, man. You know? He got us eating all this bullshit-ass food that make you sick, that run to the doctor, constipation, high blood pressure, so on and so forth. What's up, man? I'm telling this motherfucker the devil the Bible speaks of, who eat kids. I keep bringing that out. I keep bringing up them Epstein files, man. Everybody think this man is the fucking angel. He got it all together. They still believe in a fucking political system. They still believe in the system. I can't believe it. After these motherfuckers got Epstein files and so on and so forth. You people are lost in the sauce like a motherfucker, boy. I can't wait till this devil turn up on these people, man. You got fucking murderers and killers in the fucking White House, and they still think these people got their best interests out for them. You think they got your best interests out for you? These niggas eating babies. You think he's looking out for your best interests? They fuck kids. They eat kids. They kidnap them. What the fuck? But you tell it to them, they think you the fucking problem. They look at your little dirt you got on you and magnify that. Oh, well, you didn't graduate from high school. You don't got a degree. Oh, yeah? Well, hey, at least I didn't eat no motherfucking kids. Well, at least to our knowledge, we haven't eaten kids. Because according to what the research and all the shit that's coming out, McDonald's got that's human meat anyway. So I don't eat McDonald's. I'm talking about in the past, you know. I don't eat none of that fast food shit. Don't eat none of that fast food shit. Is all garbage, all chemical laced, MSG, so on and so forth. Yep, that's right. So you can't say nothing about the so-called black man because we're not on the Epstein list. We're not fucking kids and eating them and all that shit. We don't do that. So you can't say a fucking thing about the so-called black man. We don't run this country. We fucking victims of this fucking so-called white man. That's what we are. We in the land of our captors, man. This motherfucker's a fucking devil, man. He fucking eat and kill and shit, all that. He fucking eat and kill babies, man. I can't stress that enough. That don't seem like it registered with the people. All these fucking kids come up missing, and here it is. This motherfucker, he's doing it. He's the one that's doing it. Yeah, so, yeah, we only out here to expose the so-called white man for the devil he is, man. For the devil he is. Shit. That's all we doing. We telling the truth. But when you tell the truth, people get upset. They look at us like that. See, but if that was the so-called black man on the Epstein list, then every nigga, they had that shit posted every fucking where on the Epstein list, this and that. But so since it's the so-called white man, everybody want to try to keep it under the rug now. See there? See? See how that shit works? See how that shit works? See, when it was if it was a so-called black man doing that shit, there'd have been a news of the century. But since it's a so-called white man, everybody's going, oh, they keep it under their hush. And there's some people that's come and defend the fucking Epstein files. That's true. That's why the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. Because you got all these men up here eating and fucking kidnapping kids. They walk around with a clean face like they all that. But we know who you are. The devil, the Lord know who you are. You motherfuckers are fucking kidnappers and killers and shit. And you look at the black man like he's the problem. Yeah, right. Don't get that shit twisted. Yo, the listing already came out. The cat is out the fucking bag, man. The cat is out the fucking bag. We know who you are. So, it is only a matter of time before this shit, before all hell break loose. Shit. Yep. That's the truth, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna expose this. I'm telling you. And whether they like it or not, I'm gonna put it out there, let it in their face, man. And they probably cut this video. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, man? Because this motherfucker, the devil the Bible speak of, and he got a lot to pay for it, man. He got a lot to pay for it. And he's gonna pay every iota of what he owed. Every iota. Best believe that. And we can't wait till the day that the Lord come and get this motherfucker, man. Because we don't have power in our hands to deal with it, but the Lord does. Okay? That's why we waiting on the Lord. And believe you me, you know, he's gonna wish it was us, but it's gonna be the Lord that does it. The Lord is gonna get him. Just like the Lord got us. And it says, he said, like the Lord is talking, he said, why cries for thy affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee. That's right, the Lord has done the things that's why we got your so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans living in the slums and in the ghettos and this and that and the third, getting chased out by ICE, breaking up our families, and that's just that and the third, because the Lord is up against this right now. But it's, like I said, our punishment is coming to an end, though. It says, therefore all they that devoured thee shall be devoured. That's right. All them that devoured us. Who devoured the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans? Who devoured the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans? You know, the so-called white man did. He took the land from the Native Americans. He brought the so-called blacks over here to slave for years with no reparations or nothing. And then talk shit behind it. Talk about pull up yourself by the bootstraps while your fucking leaders are on the Epstein file list, eating and killing, raping babies and shit. But they talk shit about the so-called black man like he's the scum of the earth. But we know who the real scum of the earth is. And it says, all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. That's right. If you're going into captivity, you so-called white folks, you best believe that. It's a thing called reincarnation. You're going to die on this side and come back in the kingdom as a fucking slave, as a fucking servant to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what's getting ready to go down. Thus said the Bible, man. And you're going to find out the fucking hard way because you gave us to this hard captivity we in, you know? And a lot of these people always tell us, oh, why don't you get over it? Why don't you get over the hard time? Why don't you stop complaining? Well, why don't you go tell them Jews over there in the land of Israel to get over there complaining? Because they're getting billions of dollars a year on fucking reparations for the Holocaust. Why don't y'all tell them to get over their fucking affliction? But you're quick to tell a black man to shut the fuck up and get over his. But no, I ain't saying I'm not shutting up shit. We didn't get no fucking reparations for the shit we went through. No, shit, we was put in a fucking dire situation here in Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. Give me that shit. Why don't they go tell them little hats to go shut up about their shit? No, you get your ass tagged for anti-Semitic because they run the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. That's right, every one of them going into captivity. Every one of them. Let's say some, every one of them are going into captivity for what they did to the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Ain't no getting around it. You going down, Esau, you so-called white man. You better, hey, like Lamentations said, live it up and rejoice. Get it in. Get it all in while you can. Because the day of the Lord is near. And it ain't gonna be no fucking no negotiations. Ain't gonna be no let me try to make it right. It's over now. It's too late. The Lord is on his way and all hell is gonna break loose here in Babylon the Great, and all this motherfucker's over, man. Thermonuclear missiles are coming to destroy this motherfucker, man. And it says, and they that spoil thee shall be as spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for prey. That's right. So we're gonna have you the way you had us. We're gonna get you even worse. Where you had us under control, we're gonna have you under control like that, and you're gonna be under our rule. We're gonna rule you with a rod of iron. There's not gonna be no mercy. It says, "Giving them no mercy." Who showed no mercy? He shows no mercy to the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He showed no mercy. You know, and he's gonna do it again. He's going to do it again. And we waiting on that day. And it says, for I will restore health unto thee. That's right. The Lord is going to restore us, man. He's doing it right now in front of your fucking face. And it says, and I will heal thy wounds. I will heal thee of thy wounds, says the Lord, because they call thee an outcast. That's right. They call us an outcast. The Lord is a scum, the scum of the earth. The Lord's on the social, whatever they call that shit, on that, whatever that shit they call it, we the lowest on everything, man. Lowest in society, man. But that shit is about to change real soon. Real soon it's gonna change. You know? It says, because they called thee an outcast, said, this is I am whom no man seeketh after. That's right. Which is fine with us. We good, because we about to go, we good. You don't have to acknowledge the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. We good. But you will when you get in the kingdom. When we get back, you're going to acknowledge who we are then. And you're going to be under our fucking, your neck's going to be under our fucking feet, man. You know, we coming. We coming. Yeah, that's right, man. Because America's over, man. This is the end of this place, man. The Straits of Hormuz is closed. Your oil, your food, your gas prices are all-time high. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse because your leaders are homosexuals, faggots, child molesters, rapists, and killers. That's what your leaders are. Your leaders eat babies. Your leaders are pedophiles.
It's definitely not as strong.
They fuck kids and they eat kids. That's your leaders. They that's what they do. Your president is on the Epstein file list. You know, the great your so-called great right hope is on the Epstein file list. Make that make sense, man. And these supposed to be the upright people on the earth? These supposed to be the best people on the planet? Huh? These are the best? This is it? What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. That shit is going down. That's right. Look at me all crazy, fucking bald head Edomite. You going down too, boy. Shit. You going down, man. Going down. All this shit is going down. Yep. Yeah, they love to talk shit about the so-called black man. You fucking nigger. But yeah, you look who the real nigger is. It's fucking Epstein file list. Those are the real ones. Yeah. Your presidents, your congressmen, so on and so forth. Those are the ones that you should be calling names to. But no, you look at us, oh, you fucking niggers, leave us alone. You're troublemakers. Yeah, all right. We not eating your babies and your kids, kidnapping kids from all over the world. We not doing that shit. Fucking devils. Fucking devils, man. Got the nerve to call a fucking black man a thief, a robber. Who stole this land? Who calling us a thief? Who stole America? Huh? Who put laws on stolen land? Yeah, you don't want to answer that because you fucking know. You know the truth to that shit. When they quick to call a black man a fucking thief, a robber, a stealer, all this old shit. But they stole land, stealing oil. Wait, who stole the oil from Venezuela? When the so-called black man doing that shit. who did that shit, motherfucker? See, they look at you when you talk that shit. They hurry up and quick turn their head when you bring up them Epstein files. Oh, what the fuck is he saying? Yeah, you know what he said. You know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Quick to call us a fucking thief, a robber. Who stole America, motherfucker? Who stole the land and put laws on it? And put the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in the jailhouse? No other than the so-called white man. Don't come a day. But then he's on the Epstein file list and everybody quiet. Nobody ain't no uproar about this shit. Yeah, let that have been the so-called black man. They would have lynched his ass the first day. Let that would have been an Obama. Even though he's a piece of shit too. They would have killed that motherfucker, man. But no, since the so-called white man, he get a pass on every fucking thing. But not with the Lord, he don't. He don't get a pass with the Lord. Whether you believe it or not, he's going to be destroyed. Yep, he's going to be destroyed. For all that false shit, calling black men a thief and that and the third, when he's the only thief on the planet. He's the only one going around stealing other people's shit. Stealing their land, their resources, stealing the people out of the land, calling people illegal when he's the only motherfucker living on stolen land. He stole the land and put laws on it. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then call somebody illegal? God damn, this motherfucker bad, ain't he? This devil is a bad motherfucker, man. This a badass devil. He stole the land and called the motherfuckers on the land illegal. Then he fucking kids and kidnapping them and shit, eating them up. But they call a black man a thief. He's a robber, a thief, he's a killer. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, you people. You people are fucking hypocrites. You fucking hypocrites. That's why the Lord is coming to destroy this motherfucker, man. That's why the Lord is coming to destroy this place. You know? They're quick to call the so-called black man all these names, quick to talk the shit about the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, but they're not looking at themselves. It's called a thing, it's called look in the mirror, so-called white man. Shit, you know? Look in the fucking mirror. Because we're not the one on the Epstein file list. Shit, we're not the one that's eating babies and shit, kidnapping them, eating them, doing all this shit. We're not doing that. But we know who is. The leaders of this place. And people look at us like we the problem because we speaking on it. The so-called, you should be speaking on this shit. This is your leaders. Why you ain't out here doing it? Because you one of a kind, motherfucker. We telling it like it is. This nigga's a fucking devil, man. And we gonna let everybody know. We warning you fucking people, man. Shit. You should be out here going up against this motherfucker. That guy would have been Obama on the Epstein file list. He would have been hung the next day. Shit. But since this so-called white man, he gets the pass. But that's all right. He don't get the pass with the Lord. Shit. Yeah, I mean, we can't wait, man. We can't wait till this place goes. America's over. This is it. Y'all have it up, live it up, spend out your money. You ain't gonna have no other time. When this motherfucker go down, that's it. That's it. We can't wait. You better live it up, spend up, empty out your bank accounts right now and just live it up to the fullest. This place is over, man. It's over. Live it up. Live it up. It's over. It ain't coming back. It's only gonna get worse and worse. And we know it is. We can't wait. Well, with that, I'm gonna get ready to close it out. With that, I'm gonna close it out. Well, yeah, let me close it out. Yeah. This is Revelations 13:9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. And it reads, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, and the saints are the Israelites. And it's coming. So you get ready, you so-called white folks. You're going into slavery, hardcore slavery. It's coming up real soon. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikah HaKudash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Shalom.